I just recently attended the Patient Access Summit at the White House, sponsored by Todd Park, the U.S. Chief Technology Officer. Brought the President's greetings and thanks for the work that we've done, and the National Coordinator for Health Information Technology, Dr. Farzad Mostashari, where they brought together a few dozen industry leaders as well as patient advocates to discuss really what is the future of patient engagement in the U.S. and how can the government support industry's efforts to empower patients to take control of their health. This was very cool. It was really exciting to be there. We're, talking with people who are direct reports of the President of the United States, and be there in the, literally in the halls of power, being able to watch the President's helicopter take off out the window on the, behind us. It was very exciting to be there with all these great people, and in this historic location. The meeting was held in the Indian Treaty Room, which is just this beautiful old room with handmade iron banisters and handmade tile floors, and where major treaties have been signed, and to really get together with these luminaries and have these conversations about, where we're going. There was a mix of people from the government, organizations like the Office of Civil Rights and the National Coordinator for Health Information Technology. There were patient advocates there, making sure that the patients' voices were really heard. There were people there from privacy organizations, making sure that health data is safe. Payers, hospital representatives, state representatives, and we were actually the only ones there representing technology vendors who'd work directly with the patients. And as a result, actually, I got to be a major participant in the meeting, was asked a number of direct questions from the leadership about, what it meant for us and what we had to bring to the table, and making sure that the solutions that we were talking about were really going to work for the patients, because we're the ones who were really closest to them. We also really just participated in an open discussion, and actually I got a chance to challenge some of the federal officials on what they'd done, and bring up some questions about some of the challenges we're facing in the future. And then we really all got together and as a group and talked about what the solutions to these challenges are, and how industry can really solve these challenges in a free market way rather than relying on the government to create more regulations and enforce these rules. How do we make people want to do this, and how do we encourage innovation? So, one of the big questions that I asked, and I really wanted to get real with the people there, was how are we going to get the data holders, the big health plans and the big hospitals, to actually share the data with the patients? Because the patients want the data. We want to give the patients the data. But these organizations have a lot to do. They have a lot to spend money on. Why should they make this a priority? And really the answer that we came up with is that we need to find a way to make the patients demand their health data. And so we talked a lot about forming a consortium to build a messaging campaign around what's available to people today, because really one of the big problems is people don't know that it's available. We had an open period where we identified the 6 major challenges remaining to achieve the goals that we're trying to accomplish. And each organization went up and signed up for which goals they were willing to work on and participate in work groups for. And leaders were selected for those work groups. And there's commitments to come back and report in 90 days on where we're going from there. This is really the launch of going from potential and theoretical ability to actually making it happen for real people.